if any of the director wants to know their DIN status, whether their DIN is approved, whether their DIN is deactivated due to non-filing of KYC, whether they have been disqualified by ROC, or whether it is being deactivated in case of surrender of DIN. To check all these statuses, you need to first go to mca.gov.in. In that, we go to MCA services. After that, on the DIN services tab, go to inquire DIN status. Under this tab, you have to mention your DIN, which is a 8-digit director identification number allocated, and it is a unique 8-digit number which has been allocated to all the directors. So in the first instance, we see this particular DIN number 015. In this, we can see the DIN number, director name, and the DIN status being shown as approved. The date of approval of the DIN status, if it is active, it is 12th of November 2007. So the next DIN is now in this case, as we can see, the DIN status shows as deactivated due to non-filing of DIR3 KYC. This particular DIN is being deactivated by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs as director KYC is not being done. The third DIN is of a director where this particular director is disqualified by ROC under section 164(2), wherein in one of the company is striked off due to non-filing of annual returns. So this particular DIN status shows that disqualified by ROC under section 164(2). The directors of active non-compliant company, yes, that means this particular director is also a director of an active company which has not filed a INC 22A form, which is active company form, and the disqualification period is from 1st of November 2016 to 31st of October 2021. That means for 5 years, this particular DIN is deactivated or disqualified. After this period of disqualification, which is 31st of October 2021, this DIN will again be a qualified DIN. Now we go on the next DIN. Now this page will appear, or this particular DIN status showing only deactivated will appear in only those cases where a particular DIN was being surrendered by a director. That means in cases where there were 2 or more DIN associated to one of the director having the same PAN, in that case he has kept one DIN as an active DIN and the rest DINs have been surrendered by him. In that case, the DIN status will be shown as deactivated. Here there is no association as per se deactivated due to DIR3 KYC. The status will be shown only deactivated. Now we go on to another possibility. Now in this case, we see the DIN, we see the director name, we see the DIN status as disqualified, and we also see that the director is the director of an active non-compliant company. That means same INC 22A of active company form is not being filed, in which this particular DIN is associated as a director in the company. But now here we cannot see disqualification period from. We can only see when this particular disqualification ends. That is, this particular disqualification ends on 31st of October 2022. Now, in such a situation, if you want to know from when this particular disqualification is, it's very simple. The disqualification date is 31st of October 2022. You can calculate 5 years back, because a particular DIN is being disqualified under section 164(2) only for 5 years. So if we go back to 5 years, whatever the date comes in, this is the disqualification period from date. I hope these particular DIN status, which shows as approved, deactivated due to non-filing of KYC, disqualified by ROC under section 164(2), deactivated only. These are the 4 DIN status what you can see in this particular Enquire DIN status tab. I hope this particular video or my narration is clear to you guys. In case of any questions, you can write us on tamannajhapak@gmail.com. Thanks a lot.